Warm welcome, Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch, Astrological Book of the Hours. It's the 15th of January 2024. Let's put some light on that. Maybe see it from here. Okay. Now, Sun in Capricorn and the Moon in the sign of Pisces makes a sextile today. And I put out the time when the Moon hits Neptune, and I really, really like this aspect because we call this Mother Mary aspect. Moon and Neptune are far out in the sign of Pisces. There's a lot of hope. And it also hits, which is interesting to see, maybe even for an international audience, the chart of Germany, where the protests of the farmers are going on. This is the chart of Germany. See it here. It's a Libran Sun, house 4. Germany is being governed by an Aries government, but Mars is in the sign of Gemini, so our Chancellor is born in the sign of Gemini. This is a very, very expressive chart, and as you can see, Neptune in this chart up here with the conjunction of the Moon makes an exact opposition to German's Mercury in Virgo. Now, Mercury in Virgo is, of course, also the farmer's business. You know, this is what is going on in Germany. And though I have been in doubt about the protests internationally, we must see that they are being reflected internationally, which is important. And as you view it from the German side, you can see the international hope is much, much bigger than the actual reality of possibilities of influence of the people to their government, which is very, very small. But the protests are rising, they are growing, and though I'm convinced that those guys up there in the Swiss mountains want exactly that, which is interruption of food chain supplies and things like that. That's a job that the protesting farmer trying to save their life in a sense of a possibility to make a living, you know, they are actually rolling out this Swiss mountain, let's call it Swiss mountain program, because food chain supplies are being interrupted. You know, you can't buy coffee anymore in some stores, it's said, and things like that. And yes, this is true. But on the other hand, holding up this German chart, Neptune will be up there quite a while. And then on the other hand, it's like the protests are big, they are getting bigger, and usually it's like that when you have real change in societies. This change doesn't come by rational decisions. You know, it's not in a way that everybody thinks that's smart, let's go in this direction, we come to better grounds by that. But it's something is usually happening that brings the crowds out on the street, which is a moment of irrationality. I don't know if I spelled this word right. It's not a movement of clear thinking, but it's a movement of the soul and the will, and more what people feel in their stomach, you know. And this, everybody governing knows, is the so-called dangerous moment. Obviously, the theme of the German policies is to have a cultural clash in between two groups. You know, one group, to say openly, is the brainwashed group, which is holding the line, which is in the side of, I'm afraid to say, government and responsibility. And the other group is the awakening group of clear thinking people who are not at all right wing, who are not at all interested in harming anybody who comes from abroad. Just people who say, no, this is just not the way we want to live. And to say the least, I'm a little bit proud to announce that it's starting 2024 in Germany. And as we know, this is the rising sign of Germany, Leo, which is of course not taking too much energy from the outside. The real astrological job is watch this Pluto going over the line of the house 7 of the German chart and hitting the north node of Germany. What's this Pluto going to be? And our work as astrologers has to be to make it peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Change is on the way, and I think there's no one now who's able to stop it. Thank you for listening. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch. It's a nice Sun, Moon, sextile day. It's a day for visions and also dreams, and also connect yourself to the Big Mother. It's not a bad day. See you tomorrow.